All right. Let's see. Do we have what kind of sound do we got here? What kind of sound do we got here? Check 1, 2. Check, check. Microphone check. Do we got a mic check here? So I don't know why we don't have sound. That doesn't make any sense to me. Do we got sound now? Okay, we got sound. Okay, we got sound. Okay, crazy shit. Always test a new shit here, man. Okay, so there's the other thing that we need to look at is that other app I want to show you guys. So this thing's called Stream Buddy. And with Stream Buddy, you can go in there, you put in your YouTube handle name. It's very easy to set up. But to do, you need the premium service in order to do the YouTube stuff. And so now what happens? The idea behind this is when you guys type to me, I don't have to read it. I could just listen to it. And that was the whole point behind that. Now, hopefully, before it was saying it 3 times. And hopefully that doesn't happen again. Let's see what this does here. So yeah, if you're in the chat, feel free to say something. Just had to test it out myself that when I type, so it's really cool. When you guys type into the chat, I got my earbuds in, that I will hear everything you guys are typing. It'll say your username and then say what you said. Pretty smart shit. But of course, the only thing this doesn't do that sucks about this particular program is it doesn't really show me how many people are in the chat or anything like that. So I still would have to go back to look. And it would be nice if every time someone joined the chat, like a new viewer showed up, it said something, but we can only ask for so much, right? Trying to get this to look a little bit more there's a way to, oh, there we go. There's the transmitter gain. Okay, you want to change that. What else do you want to change here? I don't know. Should be kind of okay for the moment. I don't know. So I'm not going to sit here all day doing this shit, by the way, because I do have things to do. And fuck, so much shit. Girlfriend was supposed to be over earlier, then she decided she's going out for breakfast, and I told her to go shopping because, you know, to me, if you're not staying overnight, then you don't need to show up middle of the afternoon. What are we doing? Nothing. I got shit to do. So it doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. You know, like, she didn't come over last night. So if you're not coming over last night, then when it comes to today, you don't need to show up at like noon. I got lots of things to do here. She can go have fun with her friend and go do some shopping. Fuck, nobody's on the stream. I don't get it. $1,000 camera, fucking no one's here. Just fucking jokes. I kind of fucking hate this channel, to be honest, because I get it. I don't typically do streams on a fucking Saturday, so no one's expecting to see me, but you know, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is the time zone, and it just makes no fucking sense to me. Makes absolutely zero sense. Had that light just turn off by itself? Fucking random shit in this place, man. So, hey lurkers, if you come into the channel, because I see there's a few people here, say hello. Don't be afraid, because when you say hello, you say where you're from, you say something. I've got new software that does text to chat, like text to voice, so I can hear it in my earbuds what you're saying. And the reason I'm testing this shit out is when I go do my walking tours with the new camera, that I don't have to be looking at my phone like these other guys. I can just be walking around and I can hear the chat in my ear and I can just talk, and that'd be super simple. So if you're here, help me test this shit out. Don't be a fucking lurker. This is a test. If you don't want to help test it out, then fuck off and leave. There's nothing to watch here. When I'm doing like music, you guys won't shut the fuck up. If I'm doing something else, you're like, tell me about my camera, you tell me about this, you talk about that. When I'm here actually looking to get a little bit of input from you guys, you're all just sitting back doing fucking nothing. I swear I must have the worst subscriber base of any YouTuber. And I just don't fucking get it. I don't get why you come. Because, what is it, 3 people? Is it 3 people that I've blocked and I've silenced? Is that why you can't say shit? Fucking lurkers, man. There. That's what you get, lurkers. Just a big fuck you, TS. So yeah, when you come in the channel, don't lurk. Help me test shit out. I want to know that everything's working. I want to know how the microphone is. I want you to type to me so I can actually hear the response using this new app, so I can hear the text on screen. You just... You see, dodge danger. What's going on? It's strange that that did not come through. I wonder why it didn't speak. Get these stupid fucking earbuds out. They're killing me. Oh, wait, because I don't have the fucking volume up. That would have helped. Hey, Dodge, can you try that again? Just want to see what's going on here. If this thing's working.
Dodge Danger says, I have a question.
See? Don't know if you actually heard that or not. But go ahead, buddy. Question away. You type, I hear it.
Dodge Danger says, what are you using to record? If not using a laptop.
Good question. This is a DJI Pocket 3. Looks just like this. There's a reason, if you're wondering why I have 2 of them, because I bought one off Amazon open box.
Dodge Danger says MP3 or wave output.
Okay, what are we talking about? You got to be a little bit more specific when you say, what do I use to record? Well, I'm doing a live stream. I would assume you're talking about my camera.
Dodge Danger says for capturing.
Once again, that's not very specific when you ask for capturing what. So this is what you got to specify when you're asking me a question.
Dodge Danger says this is a long question.
It's not that long of a question. All you're asking is you want to be able to record your audio when you DJ, right? It's not a long question at all. Super simple. It depends what you're using. I have that happen to me all the time where someone will ask me a question and they're not giving me the details of, I'm using this, and I want to record my audio set and I don't want to plug a computer into it. You know what I mean? Like that's the...
Dodge Danger says I have multiple setups. One is with a Rain 2016 which is analog. Can I record out through the aux to the camera? Dodge Danger says or booth.
And here we go again. You want to use a camera. So there's a whole... You're asking a million different questions here that you got to be very specific. When you say, I want to record audio and video with my DJ setup and I don't want to use a computer, that's a whole nother story, right? It's a whole nother deal. The truth is, there are cameras that can do it. There's a zoom camera that I have that's got an audio input on it. So you can jack the audio straight in, just RCA to 3.5 and you can go straight in. Shit, I haven't tried it, but I could probably do it with my Sony camera, I bet. You just got to lower the volume and make sure. And booth is booth is a very good option as well too, because you can adjust the volume of the booth. So you can make a very low signal. The camera I'm currently using right now, you can go a USB input into it, but so far I haven't been successful with my Euphonia mixer. I haven't tried much else. I don't think it's going to be the simplest task to do. So, you know, there's phones you can, there's apps on phones that can do this shit. Like the DJI Record app, but you're using a Rain and multiple setups, so.
T-Buck says BK.
BK. You mean you're back?
Gogo Mogo says hi.
Do you see what's going on here? Are you guys hearing all this?
T-Buck says back LOL.
Now this is a great idea, but if I had like 500 people watching, just hammering the stream, all of a sudden, this whole concept of it doing this would suck. But what you can do...
Mogo says ease. That's cool.
What you can do with this app is I can actually just have my moderators be able to...
T-Buck says, hey, just laugh.
So I can set it up for certain keywords.
Gogo Mogo says, I see the problem.
It's not really a problem because you can go in there and I can just have moderators.
T-Buck says, ha 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 ha.
I could just have moderators doing this, or I could censor words. I can block certain users. You can really customize it. And the reason I did this whole thing in the first place, let me just turn this down a little bit, was to do the walk-in tours with this camera. I wanted to find a way that I could just put the ear pod in, or the Samsung Bud, because I got a Samsung phone. I could put the Samsung Bud in my ear, put my phone in my pocket, hold this camera, walk around, do my whole thing, and people could talk in my ear and I could respond. That was ultimately what the plan was. And I was attempting to try today, and of course, like fucking Murphy's Law, I walk outside, I forgot my microphone, number one, and I was gonna go for a little walk and it started to rain. Now I look outside and it looks like it's probably okay out. So, my girlfriend's coming over a bit later. I need to clean the place up, get it organized for her. And
Gogo Mogo says okay. If it works only in your ear, then it's cool.
well, it would work in my ear based on the fact that, you know, if I put my ear pod in, I just, at the moment, I don't really feel like putting it in my ear. You know what I mean? So clearly, you're right. Not everybody wants to hear what's going on. But I can, you know. I can do this. Is it going to connect? There we go. So there. Now, if you type, you're in my ear and everything's good. And you're not going to hear what I'm hearing. Nope. The Euphonia has nothing like that. Dude, I'm old enough to know your reference. That's so fucking funny. Oh no, it was like, was it Nanu? Was it like that? He wasn't doing the Spock thing. Was it like this they did it? So yeah, Euphonia has no recording capability like that. You would think for the money, right? It's so stupid because there's a Pioneer mixer that has a recording capability, and it was like, what, a DJM 250 or some shit like that. I forget which one. It had like no EQ on it. It had no filter. It was so basic, but yet you could fucking record your set. Made no sense to me. Old piece of shit that could record to USB. And all the new shit, you can't do that. Like, what a fucking strange company. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I don't get? Like, how is it there's only 4 people here, man? Like, is it because it's the weekend and everyone's doing shit? Fucking 5 people now. No likes, of course. Of course, you know. People come in the door, just should be the first thing you do. Well, you see, now the other thing you could do, which is a real bullshit way of doing it when you think about it, but technically if you got a Prime Go, you could just take your RCA to 3.5, go into the auxiliary and record. And you could, you know, it'd be a very big and very expensive digital recorder, but it would work. That would work. Or, you know, I also have got so much shit here. I don't know where I put everything. Somewhere hiding in this place. Hiding somewhere in my place, I have like a little Roland recorder that takes an SD card. It takes 2 AA batteries, so I don't gotta fucking worry about recharging the shit when I'm out and about doing stuff. And that's about as good as it gets for recording audio, because it doesn't matter what the fuck the person's got. As long as there's a record out, a booth out, a something, and I got the right cables, I can just plug in and it's got level. And what's nice with that recorder is that because it's got levels on it, and I can plug headphones in so I can monitor, so I can like literally adjust everything in my headphones so I know exactly how it's going to turn out. There's no fucking around. But those things are like a couple $100 at least. And like I said, I have one and I don't use it. But if you're going to go to a club and you're going to go DJ out somewhere, it's like the best thing to have, because the smart guy, and I've never done this because I'm not that smart. Smart guy takes one of these little SD recorders. You buy a bunch of cheap SD cards And when the other DJs are on, you can say, listen, I got a recorder. I can record this shit for you. And as soon as we're done, pop that SD card out and hand it to the guy. Now, smarter guy, on that SD card, you make sure that you put a fucking text file in there with all your social media contact information. So when the guy gets that SD card and he goes home and he fucking loads it up, he's like, hey, what's this text file? And there's a little burp, there's all your information, so the guy can contact you. And I'm telling you, even if you're not a DJ, you could invest in one of these fucking things. And if you went to any party, it is ridiculous, yeah. But if you have one of these recorders, right, you could go to any party, and I mean like any DJ. And if you're saying to the guy, hey, you want me to record your set? Most people don't want you to record their set, but when you say, listen, I'm going to record your set for you, and I'm going to give you the SD card. It's not for me, I'm doing it for you, brother. Well, tell me how good you look. How many DJs, when they go to a party, record your set data only. I don't think I've seen this. I might have heard something about this shit, but I don't really know. Then we got active track going here. Stand up, stand down, up and down. And I don't know what the battery life is like on this thing, but my battery is getting low. Seen a few ads, looks interesting, then polish it in the studio. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't even know what you're talking about there for a second, but now I think I got it. Yeah. Curious to know how this microphone sounds with music in the background. Noise cancellation's off. Okay, enough of that craziness. Let's turn that noise canceling back on again. Which button is it here? Like, I think that's noise canceling. Nope. That's noise canceling. All right, that's good to know. This whole speaking in my ear thing is pretty damn good. I'm liking that whole situation. I'm gonna have to make a video about this because I don't think there's a lot of the guys that do the whole street walking stuff tours that they know about this. And of course, like what I was actually looking for, I was thinking that, and I'm sure it exists, I was thinking there'd be an app where you could literally just kind of, you know, draw a square on your phone, and any new text that shows up in that square, it would read off in my ear. That's kind of what I was thinking. But this is better. The only downfall, yeah, I got my AC on. And I thought when I started this stream, I thought I had the cancellation on, but I didn't. And it's really stupid. There's no indicator on the camera to let you know your noise cancellation is on or off. It's just literally a light. So how the fuck, it's magnetic, you know what I mean? So how do you see the difference on the light, right? I'm doing pretty good, Jamie. As you can see, or you can't really see, I have an earbud in, and I'm doing this program called Stream Buddy that's taking the chat and doing text to speech in my ear. So every time you type something, I can hear it. Fucking genius, right? You were probably on the stream when I was talking about that, saying, you know what, this shit must exist. It's obviously got to be a thing. So, it is a thing. It does exist. Yeah, noise cancellation's on right now. Clearly, it's kind of one of those things where if you're like this all the time, this is probably sounds far better to be this close to a microphone. But I'm going to sit there and like hold this thing the whole time. Well, the real truth, Dodge, about the streams on a Saturday is they never happen on a Saturday. And everybody knows I don't do anything on the weekend. Friday night till Monday is my girlfriend's here, and I'm not doing none of this shit. This is all packed up for the weekend. So it's only because she didn't come last night, and she was going out with her friend today. They were just going to do breakfast, and I've got shit to do. And I said, you know what? Why don't you go shopping with your friend? You haven't seen her in a while. Don't worry about getting here early. Like, just come over later. So, speaking of which, I I don't know how much later she's going to come because she said like 3. And I'm like, you know what? Push it out a little bit. Like, I don't care if you come here till 6, but I got a lot of shit to do around here. Let me go get my shit done. And then maybe if I got time, I'll pop on and do another thing. Plus, I got to charge this whole thing up. Because like I have the extended grip battery plus the built-in battery, but the extended battery was already dead by the time I started. So I got to charge everything up so that way I can do another video and see how long can I go on this shit. So yeah, catch you guys later. Feel free to say bye. I'm always safe, brother. Safest motherfucker in this world. I don't do anything that's going to get me all fucked up. Dodge Danger. I don't know if you've looked at my channel, but I don't do guest mixes. Just honestly, there's nobody watches my shit to listen to a mix. You know what I mean? So I'm not really the guy that's going to get you any plays. It's just pointless, to be honest. And I know somewhere, I think somewhere I said how I have guest DJs and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I miss this. So you want to get in touch with me for me to do a mix for a radio show? Oh. Okay, now I get it. I'm stupid sometimes. Shit, I haven't done a big mix in a long time. I shouldn't say that. I fucking mix all the time. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that'd be fun. I used to do mixes for a couple online stations. There's not much to think about, man. I'll do it. Pretty easy to get a hold of me. You can either email me, TheDjLab. No, sorry, back up a second. Email me, DJLab Toronto, all one word, @gmail.com. On Instagram, TheDjLab on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm under Steve Stone. There is the DJLab page. I just don't really check it that often. That's not the best way to get in contact. So easiest, fastest way is probably Instagram or email. Obviously Instagram because we can message back and forth. But yeah, the DJLab on Instagram. Sounds like a plan, buddy. Cool stuff. Fun times. Okay, I'm going to roll here, try and get some shit accomplished. I'm such a procrastinator, man. And like I said, I think the battery's almost smoked on this camera anyway, so it's a good time to end it all. Talk to you all later. Thanks for popping by, and we will chat soon. Well, hold on. If you want me to have a look at something, you better hurry up and send it, like, you know, soon. I'm just about to shut this shit down. I know there's about this, there's a delay obviously on YouTube. Because I think the battery's like, the battery's in its hurt zone. It's in the hurt zone. Jamie, if you got something to send me, email, buddy. DJLab Toronto @gmail.com. I got to roll. This thing's about to die on me here. Yeah, I don't see past live streams.